Hi, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. I received the REI co-op catalog in the mail, and I just thought we could look through it. REI is a store, I don't know if it's only in the United States or everywhere, but they have a co-op, and I don't know how it works at this point in time, but when I first joined was probably in like 1990 something, early 90s. And at that time you paid, I forget, some membership fee. I think it was a one-time fee, and they gave you a coupon that you could use. So it worked out that paying the fee was worth it to get the coupon. I don't remember. And then I think you're just like a member for life, I guess. I don't know. Because anytime I gave my phone number or whatever to all my kids, and anytime anybody buys anything there, I end up getting like money back. I don't know how. Anyway, that's beside the point. So here's the Labor Day sale from August 22nd until September 1st, up to 30% off. And on the cover here, they have a picture of people kind of climbing on this rock face. And I think this picture's odd because they're sort of camouflaged in here, and it's all kind of washed out. It's almost hard to see them. I feel like if I were picking the photo, that's not the one I'd pick. But whatever. Oh, it would be fun to backpack with a dog, I feel like. Whether you're sending off summer with one last hurrah or ushering in fall with your favorite autumnal tradition, you'll want to live in the Labor Day moment with us. Don't miss these deals on great gear, and be sure to scoop up the clearance deals along the way. What is this? Comes in a 40, 60, 100, or 140 liter. Don't miss getting 30% off. What is it? REI Co-op Road Tripper Duffel. Just a duffel bag. They don't tell you the price. What do we have here? All REI Co-op brand tents, sleeping bags, and sleeping pads. 25% off. And furniture. I like this kind of stuff. Furniture. Make yourself at home with a carload of deals. I don't really do these bigger things because I backpack, so you just take really small, like hardly anything. Yeah. This is like a table. I guess this would be stuff you put in your camper van. What do we have? Fits too, so you can spoon while you gaze at the Big Dipper. Hammocks aren't for me. I think it has something to do with my brain, but that like swinging motion makes me feel icky. I'm not into that at all. My kids are always like, come on, Mom, try the hammock. I'm like, pass. Pass. I'd rather be on solid ground. We've got a huge collection of sleeping gear to meet your snoozing needs, no matter the weather. What is this one? With the Hest sleep system, this pad is like bringing your home bedding on the road. I wonder if is it inflatable, I guess. And then a double inflatable is always a trick, because if one person, it's like having a water bed. Well, you guys probably don't even know water beds. When I was a kid, my cousins had water beds, and we went and stayed in their house in Las Vegas, and my sister and I shared a water bed, and it was like if one of us moved, the other one would be blooping around. Water beds were going to be the future, and then they just kind of disappeared. Kelty Kush says it all. 6 inches of cloud-like bliss. Sounds pretty nice. I gotta plan a little camping trip. The right backpack gear goes a long way. Save on camp essentials and make your next backpacking trip that much easier and warmer and cozier. I'll tell you, the trick of backpacking is to make sure you have enough warm, that you're warm enough. Like we went backpacking at, oh, I know, it was Dolly Sods, West Virginia in August, and it was hot. And I've told this story. I actually did a whole video on it. If you're curious, look up No Frills ASMR, maybe Dolly Sods or backpacking or something. But my son decided he was going to sleep in the hammock, but he didn't bring a pad because it's August. He thought he'd be fine. Well, you go down to the bottom where the river is. And so we're camping down there. Well, the cool air kind of settles. And so after about, I don't know, maybe an hour or two in his hammock, it was my twins and myself. And they're, 20 years old probably. And one of the twins and I are sharing this tiny, 2-man tent. And they're tiny. They're backpacking tents. You keep your luggage, or your backpack, I should say, on the outside of the tent. Like, that's how small it is. And so the son who's in the hammock, he comes knocking at the tent door. Knocking, whatever, unzipping it. We're like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm freezing. So he came and he slept in between us. So the three of us are in this tent. Well, once he's in between them, we're on the outside of our, pads. So the guy and I in the tent are freezing on our outside edge. And the guy in the middle is all nice and cozy. And he's the stupid one. Brought the hammock. Anyway, it was all fun. That was when we got attacked by a zombie deer. It was crazy. The right backpacking. Okay, where are we? MSR Pocket Rocket. Pocket Rocket? Isn't that like innuendo? 2 stove. I used to have an MSR Whisperlight 2000 when I used to backpack in the olden days, but now I actually have a knockoff Jetboil. But boy, is that nice. You just click it all together. Pair of Pocket Rocket for coffee on the go. What? Pair with Pocket Rocket. Why am I reading wrong today? Yeah, see, this is so handy because you can put all this inside of here instead of having separate. I would go with a Jetboil, I think. Teapot, 1 liter. Okay. Nemo Moonlight Elite Reclining Backpacking Chair. Yes, please. 1 pound, 2 ounces. See, this one's probably less. This stool is so light. How heavy is it? Where's B? How light is it? I don't tell you. But having this is huge. That is something people will make fun of you for. But I think it's so worth it, even though I don't have one. I can just imagine. Because when you're backpacking, you don't have chairs or anything, and you're exhausted, you're beat by the end of the day. And to try to sit around there with nothing to lean back on so you end up like, what I'll usually do is get a rock or something and put my backpack on it so I can lean up on my backpack. But I imagine having that would be great. I don't know. I guess I've always managed with just my backpack. Like, I'll get near a rock, I'll lean my backpack so it's kind of sitting on it, and then use that as a backrest. But then you're sitting on the ground. Well, I guess I take my sleeping pad and put it underneath. I'm trying to remember. Exped Dry Bag Ultra. Yeah, have that. Something like that anyway. REI Co-op FlexLight Air Chair. Okay, this one weighs lightest chair in the FlexLight family at 1 single pound. That's pretty light. Although 1 pound, 2 ounces isn't much different. And this one looks like it might be a little better quality. I don't know, you'd have to try them out. Coast Pocket Knife Combo. 1 fine-edged, 1 serrated. Yeah. Jetboil Minimo cooking system. Love it. I did buy a no-name brand one on Amazon, and it's been working fine. But I should actually ask my son because he has most of the gear, and he's been backpacking a lot more than I have. He may have gone and bought a real Jetboil by now. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Life Straw Peak Series water filter straw. Yeah, it'd probably be good to carry one of these. I use a different kind of water filter. I can't even think of what the one is called that I have, but it's like a bag. 25% all REI Co-op tents, sleeping bags, and sleeping pads. 30% off Traverse Modular Bear Canister. I just use a bear bag. I don't know. REI Co-op Flash 55 and Flash Air 50 packs. What is that? I don't know. Flash Carbon Trekking Poles. Boy, I'll tell you. I thought I didn't need trekking poles because, whatever, I'm in pretty good shape. But I got some before the last trip because people had said it's real rocky and stuff where we were going. And hilly and rocky. And man, did I like those trekking poles. That was well worth having with me. If you're on flat ground, whatever. But if you're going downhill and you're like in your 50s like me, where your knees might wobble, having those to help stabilize you, but also to put some of the weight, it was so good. So worth having. And again, I bought some on Amazon that had good reviews that weren't super expensive. I got like a lot of stuff on Prime Day and got really good deals. And some of it's great and some of it I don't know. But those trekking poles have been great. I've used them multiple times. Bag quilt hybrid with convertible foot box to free the biggies. I still use my same sleeping bag from 1992 or whatever. It's a, what's the brand? Blue Kazoo. Is that North Face? No. I don't remember who makes Blue Kazoo, but it's Blue Kazoo. These deals are just the tip of the tent pole. REI Half Dome 2 tent with footprint, 25% off. Co-op Flash Air 2 tent. I feel like I have 2 pages here, but nope. Cute socks. Cute. Look, this one's got a bear. This one has like little flowers, a mountain. Ooh, I like that one with the mountain on it. Stripes. What is that? A fox looking through a telescope? Okay. 25% off all Darn Tough socks. I wonder if I should look into these actually. I do love a cute sock. 25% off all Keen footwear. I'm not a fan of Keen. I have tried Keen for my kids when they were little. I bought like shoes like this. And I tried some shoe. I forget, a hiking shoe. I just don't like them. I don't know why. I'm not sure. It's something about their toe on Keen. I don't like them. Hiking clothing and footwear clearance up to 50% off. A lot of times the sizes are kind of weird, but you can look at rei.com/hike-clearance. See what they got for 50% off. You never know. Scoop up savings for rain or shine. Our REI co-brand hiking clothing goes the extra mile, like our popular Sahara collection featuring tops and bottoms with UPF 50+ protection from the sun and rainwear designed by people who seriously know rain. So they have those pants that have like a zip. That zip bugs me. I can't do it. I feel the zipper on my leg and it makes me crazy. And then they have some shirts and like thin sweatshirt hoodie kind of things. I do kind of like a hat, a waterproof hat that's like that, so it keeps the rain off your face in the sauna. A bunch of REI jackets. Oh, I should have brought up, I bought a Columbia raincoat at Goodwill the other day. I should have brought it up to show you. But the only problem with it is I needed a raincoat because, I don't know, one of my raincoats kind of disappeared. I don't know. But I walk a lot, you know. And so I found this Columbia raincoat for $5.99 at the Goodwill. And it's good. It's thin. I want it just super thin. It's just waterproof. It's all that, but it's black. And that's the only problem because I walk at night a lot. So, I don't know. That's the only thing. Maybe I'll get some reflective strips or something. Say so long to summer, hello to fall, and great new gear. What do we have? Oh, here we go. I like this brand, this Prana. That's the other thing I got at Goodwill. Oh my gosh, I should have brought all this stuff to show you. Maybe I'll do a separate Goodwill haul. But I was going to look for Prana shorts because I like their shorts. But I found a pair of their pants for fall. I was like, ooh, these are cute. And they were half off, so they were only $2.99. It's like, what a deal. Okay. What was I looking at? Oh, these. What are G? G selected. What does that say? Fall Raven clothing. That's like FJAL. That's like Norwegian or Swedish or something. H. Mountain Hardwear Crater Lake Collection. I wish they had the prices. It used to be they'd have. Now nobody wants to put prices on anything. Cool Renegade bottoms. Stay light and fast with this multi-sport lumbar pack. L is selected La Sportiva footwear. Never heard of La Sportiva. What's in? Selected Ultra footwear. Selected La Sportiva. This hat might be good for me. 40% off REI Co-op Activator soft shell hoodies. Catch these deals before they run off. Okay, what do we have? A is all REI Co-op Swiftland running clothing and gear. Well, that's where they show. Do you run with hiking poles? Wait, that seems dangerous. Maybe people do if you're backcountry, huh? Somebody tell me if you run with hiking poles. I've never seen that before. I don't know. What are these with the... They look like snake bite things. What are those? They don't tell you. See those shoes with the ankle? Is that to keep from getting dirt in there? Or snake bites or ticks? What's that for? A, what's A? Oh, they don't... I keep looking like they're going to tell me it says the same thing every time. Socks, sneaks, Ultra footwear, Brooks bras, hydration vest and running accessories. You know, I have a son, he's about to run a marathon. Not the one who ran the marathon last time, different son. He hasn't done it yet, but he's been training. And he has some health problems that make me freaking nervous. I kind of don't want him to do it. It's tough as a mom because I do want him to do it. I want him to do everything he wants to do in life. I support whatever he wants to do. But there's part of me that's like, should you? Like, is it worth that, you know? But he wants to do it, so. Anyway. More ultra footwear. I've never heard of this ultra footwear. Ooh, look, up to 50% off sandals, shorts, and swim on clearance. You know what I hate is when they have swimwear and they'll have tops and bottoms, like bikinis. Like at Target the other day, they have all the clearance tops and bottoms, and none of the tops match any of the bottoms. I'm like, how does this happen? How do you have 10 tops but no bottoms? How does that happen that way? Biking stuff. So I just bought an inner tube to change out on my old, also 1990s bicycle. I was about to give it away, the bike. I was like, I'm just going to give this bike away. And then at the last minute, I thought, I don't know, what if I start riding again? I don't think I will, but I like the idea of it. So I kept the bike. I'm going to switch out the tires. Maybe I'll try to do a video of that. I don't know. Just for something to do, since I'm doing it anyway. All Fox cycling clothing, helmets, and accessories. See, I'd have to buy a new helmet. I don't know where my helmet went. All Wild REI cycling clothing and accessories. Cycling shoes. Oh boy, I just wear sneaks. What do we have here? Pro Mechanic HD repair stand. Huh. That's kind of cool. Bike pumps, bike lights, bike security. I don't think anybody would try to steal my old beater bike. I could probably leave it. Opt outside. Well, there you go. The REI Labor Day sale catalog. It would be fun to go, camping during the fall when all the leaves are changing and crinkly.